Welcome back, all my beautiful people. How you guys doing? Today, I am going to talk about Daredevil, Born Again, Season 1. And I'm going to tell you guys, it kind of sucks. I think that's the best way to put it. Now, I was reading a lot of things about it. Apparently, Episode 1, 8, and 9 were written by the same guys who did Loki. Now, I have not watched Loki. Loki's like the best show on Disney Plus for the Marvel shows, and I haven't seen Loki, so maybe I should. But that explains so much, because the difference between episodes 1, 8, and 9 and 2 through 7 is unbelievable. Holy crap. This is gonna be tough, because I really dislike this show a lot. I hate how we essentially replaced all the cool characters and all the good characters to just complete strangers that don't do hardly anything for the plot at all for the whole show. It just really makes me sad. We got rid of Foggy. He got shot and died. We had Karen, who was dope, and then she left. And then Daredevil decided to not be Daredevil anymore, and we never got to see him wear the suit until episodes 8 and 9. And we had one good scene between episodes 2 to 7 with the Punisher, but yet again, it's just a really bad show. It makes me sad. But then you see episodes 8 and 9, and 8 and 9 are actually like, wow, this is potential. This is, wow, like this, where was this? And that's what my thought process was through the whole time. There's a lot of elements that they were like teasing that Matt might come back to become Daredevil again, but then it's like, he doesn't. And there's just so much going on in those, I'm gonna basically call them filler episodes. I feel like you could watch episode 1 and then 8 and 9 and then you could just be fine. It's like a little mini series. That's kind of how I've been looking at it. But 2 through 7, oh my gosh, it's so bad. It doesn't make sense of what's going on. And then, like I said, you get all these new characters that no one cares about. And then Matt Murdock is not who he doesn't feel like the same character from the original Daredevil show. And I feel like they were trying to like push that one out and bring in this one just because people are like, oh, I don't want to rewatch this. But the thing is, if you have the audience for it, people are going to rewatch these shows anyways, because why not? Like, I feel like if they did Breaking Bad, which I wouldn't be surprised if they brought back Breaking Bad, people would rewatch Breaking Bad for it. This new show. So that's why, like, when I'm looking at Daredevil Born Again, I just think it's so bad. There was so many scenes that's like, why is this here? There's a whole episode of Miss Marvel's dad and Daredevil, and it felt like a filler episode. I legit thought it was filler. But then you get episodes 8 and 9, and it was really good. There's just things in this show that just suck. And as a fan of the show of Daredevil on Netflix, oh my gosh, I was so disappointed. And that's the truth. I was just disappointed with the show. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so bad. I think you don't even get to see Daredevil hardly. Like, there's so many times where you're like, ooh, yeah, Daredevil. And it's just like, nah. And then episodes 2 to 7, it's basically the Kingpin show. And that's still bad because Kingpin's not even Kingpin. His wife becomes like the Kingpin because he was in Echo or something. I don't know. I've never seen Echo. I think I didn't want to watch Echo. But then, like, I just don't know. I don't know how to explain it because it's just such a bad thing. I couldn't imagine seeing episodes 2 to 7 and being like, what in God's name? Like, did people really think this is good? And it says a lot. The whole cast was like, yeah, we need to redo this. This is dog wash. And that's why you got to see episode 1, which was pretty good. I didn't think it was like amazing, but I think it was fine. Then you got to see 8 and 9, which were actually good. You actually got to see Daredevil and the Punisher, and they actually got to do cool things. Like, I was telling my coworker about it. I was like, you know, how come you have these police that are like doing the Punisher look and are killing vigilantes in episode 2, but Daredevil doesn't do anything? He's just like, nah. And then the Punisher, when you actually talk to him, he's just like, it's fine. Who cares? It's just weird. And then all of a sudden, 8 and 9 is when they all start caring. My biggest thing I'm going to say, Muse, biggest disappointment. He was in 2 episodes. Daredevil finds his layout. How? Don't know. The show doesn't explain it. But Daredevil somehow finds Muse, and Muse gets destroyed by Daredevil. Absolutely destroyed. And I'm pretty sure in the comics, Muse is one of the hardest villains for Daredevil to face because he can't make sounds or anything. So it's like, it's just really hard for Daredevil to win. So yeah, I was just so confused. Also, Daredevil's new girlfriend, she's so useless. I don't know what her point is throughout this whole show at all. She's just there. And I'm like, you replaced all the good characters for not good characters that no one really cares about. It's just random characters. So now I'm like, what is going on? Foggy's dead. But I know in the comics, Foggy usually dies and he'll come back. So hopefully in season 2 he'll come back and he'll be fine. But I'm just saying, I mean, I could keep complaining about this show, but it's already done, so it's like, what's the point? Maybe season 2 will get better because 8 and 9 were so good. Well, and I don't think they were like amazing because they had to do so much crap to make up the excuse essentially for the last couple episodes. So 8 was all right, but 9 was really good. But also I just felt like I got like teased because it's like I had to watch so much filler for this. That's how it felt. It was just not very fun for your boy over here. If you guys made it to the end of the video, I do appreciate it. What did you guys think about Daredevil Born Again? If you had to give it a rating, what would you give it? If I had to give it a rating, honestly, it's like episodes 1, 8, and 9 were pretty good, but the rest were bad, and I'm gonna give it like an honest like 4 out of 10. I can't say because those 3 episodes saved it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just be honest and give it a 4 out of 10. I'd love to know what you guys thought as well down below. And last but not least, stay safe, everyone.